Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. So, we've got a little bit of a hint as far as what we're supposed to do from the voodoo lady, and we know we're supposed to be doing the 3 trials, and we have some breath mints, a chicken with a rubber pulley in the middle, and 1 piece of 8 and the minutes of the PTA meeting. And there's undoubtedly some more things we need to do. Let's see, maybe I could give the PTA minutes to this guy. No. I could look at the clock.
Still 10 o'clock. Seems like it's always 10 o'clock on this island. Seems like it's always 10 o'clock on this island.
Let's open this door. So the reason these doors are here, I suspect, is just to specifically make it easier to move around. Or at least moderately easier to move around. Since this is a pretty far section here. We've played for about an hour and not really made too much progress. And as it kind of looks like there would be something you could reach this way, like up here, but I don't think so, because if we go back into the old perspective, it's a completely different scene. There's this tree in the front that simply wasn't there before. There's a building and a lighthouse, and there's just no building here at all. So as things become less important, you will find that things get animated slightly differently. Let's see. Let's go into the scum bar and see if maybe we can steal a mug. Trying to see if there's a pirate or somebody that might have a mug sitting around. Nope. Let's go ahead and just open this door and look in the kitchen.
Hey! You can't come back here!
And let's see. What would be interesting is to see if we can burn the minutes.
There are a lot of spelling errors.
So, use the minutes. Nope. Give the minutes to the fireplace. Or maybe we give the minutes to these pirates.
Why should we take that?
No good answer to that question. I'm almost certainly focusing in on the wrong item. The minutes probably won't play any role in anything. Maybe I'll use it to start a fire or something. Now we started the game over here. So perhaps we can walk back up to the cliffside and see if we can, maybe we can walk this way. Maybe we can walk this way too. Let's talk to the first guy we ever talked to. See if he has anything new to say.
Sort of busy right now. I'll talk to you later.
So he's still busy. As far as it seems, there's nothing else here. So let's walk to this path. It would be really easy to not recognize that that exists. And because if you never found that, we're at Lookout Point, here's Guybrush, here's the village, then we're certainly going to have difficulty moving from point to point. Let's start over on this side at the house, since that's what this says. And this is a tiny little pixel even in the special edition remaster. look at what it would look like. Well, here's a troll blocking away.
Pass.
None shall pass. So we've got to figure out a way.
None shall pass.
None shall pass. What can we do? Let's talk to him.
Stop. You must pay a toll.
Stand aside, troll. I'm a mighty pirate. Oh, please, can't I pass? Look behind you, a mouse. How much is the toll?
Stand aside, troll. I'm a mighty pirate.
You're no pirate. While the town drunk could out insult you on his back. And probably would.
Out insult me. I can out insult anybody, you brainless clay doppelganger.
I can out insult anybody, you brainless clay doppelganger.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you. Take that and stick it in your repertoire. None shall pass.
So maybe we could give
None
him
shall pass.
a mint.
That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. None shall
So maybe he
pass
wants-
until you pay the toll.
Maybe. How much is the toll?
How much is the toll?
Well, what have you got?
I have a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. Nothing of consequence.
Nothing of consequence.
I want something that'll attract attention, but have no real importance.
Let's see. Let's try this.
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle.
Don't be silly. You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat ya.
Interesting.
None shall pass.
So I have to find... I got stopped here, which means I can't go to these two. And I have to find something that will attract attention but gain no consequence. So you can see Guybrush here is literally 1 pixel wide. Let's see, we have this little clearing here. Let's see what is at this. Well, I can click here and walk down this way, but there is nothing. So let's go to this clearing that has a red dot. See, if you were really remaking this game, you would definitely not have a map system that works like that. It's obtuse and hard to figure out what you're doing. So I found a circus tent. An interesting turn of events occurred. I saw a video on YouTube that suggests that the script for the original Pirates of the Caribbean game movie is based on this game, and that movie was originally going to be a Secret of Monkey Island movie. It's more of a rumor than guaranteed, but an interesting idea, and there's a good evidence to support the idea. So these guys are talking, and we can say several different things. Again, like when you're looking at it this way, you can easily see what you have to say. Ahem, does this place have a bathroom? I'm selling these fine jackets. Can I borrow a trampoline? Why are you guys dressed up in those ridiculous outfits? But when they remade it, they didn't put a black background on it. So this is a line from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. So I'll go with this one.
You're a dead chicken with a pulley in the middle. Say there, son, how'd you like the chance?
And it just jumped.
In a lifetime a chance to perform an amazing feat. A death-defying feat? Well, not so death-defying, really. Dangerous feat? No, not dangerous at all. An easy feat, but exciting. With the amazing, adventurous, acrobatic, and exceedingly
So they're gonna put me in the canon. and shoot me out of it.
Fettuccine brothers.
That's us.
My brother Alfredo.
And my brother Bill.
Sound good?
Good.
It's very simple, really.
See that cannon over there? All you have to do
It kind of sucks when
is get in the cannon
the audio glitched.
and we'll shoot you out of it.
across the room.
Quite safe, actually.
So, what do you say?
How much will you pay me?
How much will you pay me?
How about 478 pieces of 8?
Well, I would have 2 pieces of 8 then.
Okay, sounds good.
No, I wouldn't.
Have you
I'd
got a
have
helmet?
480. Do I have a helmet? No.
No, I don't have a helmet. Will I need one?
No helmet?
Oh, you've got to have a helmet.
Can't do the cannon trick without a helmet.
No, siree.
Go get a helmet and then we can do the trick.
So now we know we need to find a helmet. And see, you've got this... What would you call this? A carriage. And it's totally here, but there's a secondary carriage or dumpster that's not there. And there's nothing to do with it at all. It's just there for being artistically appealing, but it jumps out with its bright red color scheme. Very basic thing in video games that you wouldn't do if you knew what you were doing making a video game these days, but back when this was made, people really didn't know those things yet. You have to take baby steps before you get anywhere. And it seems like I cannot reach this dot at all. So let's go to this island. Now the problem will occur, and this is Hook Island, if I don't accomplish or learn anything from this map and these areas, then I have to go back to where I was.
In a cheerful sort of way.
Let's see.
Gaudy, but
Restrooms,
in a cheerful sort of way.
souvenirs,
Gaudy, but in a cheerful sort of way.
and these wires. But in comparison, look, he's looking at a sign that's way over here, and they've totally changed where it was. So, again, looking at our items, I guess the rubber chicken and the pulley would work. So if we use this with this and this, we can get to the other end. So actually a useful item. Let's open the door and see what's on the other side. Walk in. So Hook,
Hey, I don't like visitors.
a guy with hook hands.
Who are you?
Both of them. I'm Bobbin Threadbare. Are you my mother? That's a reference to a book or movie or something. I'm a pirate, Cannonball Head. Who are you? Excuse me. But the sign there were restrooms here. I'm gonna insult people.
I'm a pirate, Cannonball Head. Who are you?
As well.
My name's Meat Hook, and I think you've got a little attitude problem.
Well, I think you've got a little hair problem.
Well, I think you've got a little hair problem.
Jeez, you just don't know when to quit, do you?
Obviously, neither did your barber.
I'm gonna keep going.
Why, you?
Well, I suppose maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and insult me again, eh?
Let's not go this way.
I'm Bobbin Threadbare. Are you my mother?
No, your mother was a duck. Now beat it.
Excuse me, but the sign said there were restrooms in here?
Sorry,
Well, that sign's a little out of date. I used to have a thriving tourist business here. I had animal wax, tattoo demonstrations, souvenirs. But there was a little accident with one of the trained animals. One of our guests was hurt very badly. So I was shut down, put out of business. And since then, I've lived here all alone. And the only company I have is the same beast that mauled that unlucky tourist. The same beast that made me a hermit. A monster that, just by coincidence, is identical to one what attacked me when I was just a child. And left me with these hooks instead of hands. A deformed man. Jeez, now I'm all depressed. Thanks a lot. Can't you just leave me alone now?
What was your name again, Cannonball Head?
Look, I told you not to call me that. My name's Meat Hook, and you still have a little attitude problem.
Meat Hook.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Cannonball Head.
That's okay. I'd rather have a cannonball head than a ponytail. Ha 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 ha!
I meant to call you Chrome Dome.
Why, you...
So, I don't know. Here, it seems almost like there's nothing you can do in this
I
conversation.
suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and insult me again, eh?
Let's click through this and see if we can skip the
What
dialogue.
was your name again, Cannonball Head?
Look, I told you not to call me that. My name's Meat Hook, and you still have a little attitude problem.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Cannonball Head.
Seems
That's
like
okay.
there's a dialogue
I'd
path
rather
here.
have a cannonball head than a ponytail.
There's some inherent problems with dialogue paths like this in these games that never really got fully fixed. And even in something as new as like Mass Effect Andromeda that just recently came out, you still really don't have a great system to see all the divergent paths and what will happen if you click on something. The Fallout system, in which it might tell you if one response is going to be aggressive or passive, is somewhat helpful.
Hey, you've got a pretty good
But
sense of humor.
For the
Ha,
really
wanna
old
see something
versions of this,
really
you
funny?
just...
Ha.
Yes, please show me.
Yes, please show me, Mr. Meat.
What's this? Say hello, Roger.
Hello, Roger.
It's tattoo talks.
Pretty good, eh? I got a whole routine, but I don't have the time to do it all right now. Maybe if we're ever on a long ocean voyage together. But until then, I'm a very busy man, so...
Could you show me that neat
Could
tattoo
you show me that
thing again?
neato tattoo thing again?
Well, okay, but just one more time. What's this? Say hello, Roger.
Now, I can't do anything while he's doing this.
Roger.
Whoops, I just realized that this is the wrong house.
So,
Oh, okay.
it's...
Have a nice time on Mêlée Island. Say goodbye, Roger.
Goodbye, Roger.
It's as if I was supposed to befriend that guy at some point in the future. And there's clearly nothing else here. Can I walk this direction? There's some definite speed ups that are missing here. Just the ability to double click on an area. In particular, that's slow. Nope.
It's just like the one on the other side.
Let's see. Use the rubber pulley on cable. You have to click on the cable, not the pole.
Wow, it works both ways. That's some chicken.
And so there's probably not going to be too many actions that revolve around that. Let's see, there's a pirate walking around. Let's talk to this ugly pirate and see if maybe we can use this. There's also a fork in the road. So let's go to the fork. And it's just a fork. And there's a path and a path. And that's all there really is to it. And then look at the plant.
My, what an unusually bright yellow they are.
So this is a plant that was illegal to pick up. So if we pick it up, we might get arrested. Path here and a path there.
I'm not going into this maze-like forest without a map or a guide or something.
So
I'm not going into this maze-like forest without a map or a guide or something.
So there's a trick here, I think. I'm gonna have to follow the shopkeeper into this maze. Now here's an issue, is the dirty rotten pirate is there and I kinda need to wait until it decides to be here and disappear, so it comes out of probably this one or this one so I can run into him. I'm trying to catch up to him. I'm following this dirty...
Whatever you wantin', you scurvy lubber.
So let's talk to him and see what we can do.
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
Why do you guys talk so funny?
Pirate lingo. It's how everybody talked back then. Come on, Guybrush, play along.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
So I probably need to challenge that guy to a duel once I have a sword. But I don't have a sword, so we're back to the main section of the game. Which, for now at least, is this. And we've got this yellow petal.
It's a striking yellow color.
We could come back and talk to this guy.
Excuse me, but oh, it's only you again. Come back for the map to the legendary lost treasure of Mêlée Island, huh? I hope you brought enough money this time.
No, I don't have enough
Thanks.
money.
I don't have enough money.
Well then, buzz off, kid. It's bad for business.
Maybe I'm supposed to do something with the parrot. And we could talk to these guys. But they have nothing to say. And we could walk to this door.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
And let's see. Let's talk to this guy and see if we can just
What do you
follow him.
want?
I'm looking for the sword master of Mêlée Island.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back. And don't touch anything!
So if we open this door and just try to follow him, and just walk to the archway, and just continuously followed him. Hopefully he won't get too far ahead of me. This is not as blatantly obvious as you would expect for a modern game to just follow somebody. So the shopkeeper goes to the fork. That's what I figured. He goes through this. He goes through this. He goes this way. He goes this way. I'd like to pick up the red plant, but I'll do that later. He goes this way. He goes this way. He hits a switch that makes the bridge extend. And we've now found the Swordmaster.
I better just stay back here and eavesdrop.
Hello again, Carla.
I thought I told you to get lost.
Actually, I'm here on business. This kid come into my store, see?
Face it, you crusty old lech. You'd make any excuse just to come out here and bother me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, cut it out. I'm sick of it.
So let's compare
Take a hike
how she
and
looks
don't come
now versus then. It's like,
I might follow you, and then I'd become another Mêlée Island tourist attraction.
Hey,
it's
you're lost,
definitely
Yeah, right.
a
Now
new
scram.
spin on a few pixels. So, what do I want to do? Break into her house or just talk to her?
How dare you approach the Swordmaster without permission? Which I surely didn't give you.
Now look here in comparison. Ah, you just missed it. Let's go with the Indiana Jones response.
Hi, I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
Do you have one in size 3? Of course you don't. Because you're not really a jacket salesman. Let's be honest. You're here to prove yourself to the pirate leaders in hopes of one day being as immoral as they are.
Yep, nailed it right on the head. Gee, smart.
But as you have no sword, I doubt you're really serious.
So we have to go back now, and we didn't make as much progress as we would have liked. But at the very least, we do know where to get to the Swords Master now. Let's see.
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
So I clicked on the wrong thing there. If I go this direction, and then this direction, and then this direction, and then pick up this plant.
same old red flowers all over the forest.
Pick up.
I don't
red
think
flowers.
strolling through the forest picking flowers is very good practice for being a pirate.
Now the problem is getting out of here.
Looks like an old abandoned campsite.
See, there's all kinds of different directions it looks like we could go. But I was hoping this would just dump me out. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. This is an actual maze. With actual entrances and exits.
Creepy.
Can we pick up the bones?
I can't pick that up.
Can't walk that way. Just let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let's see. This way. Well, the music stopped. And we are at a new place.
The legendary lost treasure of Mêlée Island. This carefully reproduced piece of Mêlée Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations. Remember, there are other pirates on this island. So go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person.
Interesting.
The legendary lost treasure of Mêlée Island.
So I just found the
This
lost
carefully
treasure of
reproduced
Mêlée
piece of
Island?
Mêlée Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations.
But I don't have a
Remember,
shovel to get
there
it.
are other pirates on this island. So go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person.
Let's see. Pick up the
I
plaque.
can't pick that up.
Let's see. Pick up the X.
I can't pick that up.
I have nothing. Unless I was going to use the coin on
I think
the
an
X.
actual shovel might be better.
Look at the marker.
Here lies treasure of such unimaginable wealth. Well, you'll just have to dig it up to believe it. Paid for by the Mêlée Island Chamber of Commerce.
So the legendary lost treasure is probably what the troll is looking for. And I found it, but I don't have the shovel. And I didn't mean to find it. I was literally trying to escape. So, this is the sword master, this is the circus, this is the house, this is the fork, and I can't do any of it unless it's the bridge that I need to deal with, which it probably is the bridge that I need to deal with, but I'm gonna have to figure out what this troll wants. So the fun and the frustration both come in the parts of playing games like this, like in times like this. We've been playing for an hour and 30 minutes and we kind of know what to do, but not quite exactly what to do. We're not certain about it. The good news is with the special edition, if I ever actually get incredibly frustrated with the game, I can just ask for a hint. And it can be a subtle hint or a slightly less subtle hint or a blatantly obvious hint because of the 3-hint tiered system. Whereas times when I've played this game before and not known the answer, or played games like this and not known the answer, I've had to look up walkthroughs that then I've read a little bit further and spoiled the next couple of surprises while I was at it. But so the special edition does help you that way, but it doesn't really fix the inherent randomness of stories like this. A game made this way would be called some weird indie game that you would probably not get very many sales on Steam Greenlight or Steam Direct, whatever is available at the time. You wouldn't see it pushed and sold as a major game like this was back in the day. Of course, what a major game back in the day was a much, much smaller market. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.